All righty, everybody. Get yourselves comfy. Knowing that this is for you to receive. To receive words, receive energy, receive support. And just being very present in this moment, letting go of distractions or multitasking, anything else that might be taking your attention. Bring it back to you. To you and your own energy. And starting with your 4 really deep breaths. And knowing that those 4 deep breaths do connect body, mind, spirit, and heart. And when those work in harmony with each other, it creates a state of well-being and a sense of inner peace. And it is from that place of inner peace that all is possible. Your physical well-being, your emotional balance, your mental clarity, and your spiritual knowing. On your next breath in, just allow yourself to connect with that beautiful divine essence. That place deep inside that only knows joy, love, health, abundance, inner knowing, and inner peace. And then on your next breath out, just let go. Letting go of all those old belief systems, conditioning, thought patterns, worries, fears, doubts, anxieties, frustration, knowing that they have served you. And it's now time to give conscious permission for the denser energies to be dissolved from our mind, from our body, and right out of our energy field. Now on your next breath in, just allow yourself to feel. To feel your truth, to feel your empowerment, and to feel your divine essence. Because that is where your guidance comes from. It always has, and it always will. So just breathe and feel. Dearest, beautiful beings of light, we are united souls of heaven and of earth, and it brings us great delight to be in the presence of such magnificent light beings, beings who have chosen to be on earth at this time, beings who do know who they are, beings who are embracing more and more of their own divinity, beings who are open to the greater possibilities of the consciousness that is available to each and every one of you. So as you are in this pause, this moment of beautiful equilibrium, give yourself the experience of what that is like, to feel the balance, to feel equal to anything and anyone in any situation, because you have it within you. You always have. And now you are becoming so much more aware of your capabilities, of your empowerment, of your knowledge. And by knowledge, we're not talking about book knowledge. We're talking about innate knowledge, about that inner wisdom. And so with each day that passes from here on forward, there is more and more and more and more for you to experience and to, we're going to say exude, and you already do that. You do exude your brilliance and your divinity and your, and it's in this moment that you have a chance to experience it more for yourself. And that's the biggest, we'll say, challenge that each of you have, is to fully experience your divinity while in human form. And so as with each breath you take, with each prayer you give, with each kind word you share, with each act of goodness that you create in the world, you are uplifting not just humanity, but Mother Earth, and making a ripple effect in out through all of dimensions and all of time and all of space. And so there is nothing insignificant in what you do. And even though you may feel like you have failed at something, that's a misnomer. You never actually fail. You are just rerouting or repatterning something that you want to do different. That's all that is. And so if you can let go of the definition that you have given to yourself about failure or success, for that matter, you will have much more of that inner equilibrium, because either one of those failures or success takes you to extremes. And if you're in the middle, in balance, in harmony, you're already successful. You've already transmuted what you would call failures. You've already embraced your wholeness. You've already opened up to the greater consciousness, the freedom that you have all so desired, again, as you know, is not out there. You've searched, you've read, you've done workshops, you've done so many things in searching for it. The freedom that all of humanity desires is totally within. And the choices that you make from that place of withinness are the ones that create the balance and harmony in the withoutness. And it's like a seesaw or a teeter-totter, that for each one experience you have in the outer, and then you shift on the inner, then it changes on the outer, and then it changes back again on the inner. But the moment you have said to yourself, and each of you have expressed it so clearly in your intentions, the word love. That's all there is. And if you allow yourself to say the word, feel the word, then you're back in equilibrium. And then all of the other intentions, peace, harmony, everything else, actually just go click, 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 click into place. It's always been more simple than humanity has ever allowed. And you are at that stepping off point now, that so many of you are able to have an open heart. So many of you are able to be compassionate and loving and forgiving of others, and to do your best to see the higher perspective in what is going on in your world, and knowing that you have a very, very profound influence on what is happening out there. And it's not just by taking an action. It is by embracing your divine essence, because that is what's going to make all the difference in your life, in your world, in all the people that you know and love, and of course all those you don't know. It's that simple word love that connects you with your divine essence, that then allows you to just, the rest of it just falls off you. There's nothing more. There's nothing to worry about. There's nothing to fight about. There's nothing to get worried about. It just is. And so as you go through these next days and months and years, you will see such a grand shift in the outpicturing of what is happening. But the greatest shift you will feel is within yourself, and who you are, and who you move through the world as, and not as, the roles you play, but totally as the divine essence that you are. So we leave you now with those words, with the energy, and as always, with great honor for the journey that you have chosen to walk on your earth. We leave you now.